Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Tracy.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on? It's Isaiah Malone's on. I think Ian told you I was gonna call at around 4.
Yep.
How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing blessed. Thank you for asking. I'm grateful to be alive right now.
Oh, I totally get that. I'm feeling super blessed. I'm in a bad situation, but I'm always looking for the positive, man.
Oh, what's the bad situation? What's going on?
I got dude at the house, man.
Oh, the house that you're trying to sell?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the issue? What's the pain point with it?
But, I'm living in another city in an apartment, so, man, I can't keep playing for two places, so.
Okay. So how, kind of tell me the story. What's going on? How are you now living in an apartment and you're selling the house?
Oh, because I got a job out here.
Out where?
Came out this way in Waco.
Oh, okay. Okay, Waco.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the house is in Allen.
Yeah, my house is in Allen.
So this was your personal residence?
Yes.
Okay.
I lived in that house. I lived in Allen almost 10 years, not in that house. I lived in that house during COVID.
10 years in Allen. Now you're finally in Waco.
I moved out here from Alabama.
You're originally from Alabama. I'm originally from Louisiana. We're both from the South.
I'm originally from Alabama, but I lived there. I went through high school. I graduated high school in Mobile, and I'm in a private high school, and then I went to college at UA. So.
Okay. How old are you now?
So, huh?
I said, how old are you now?
Oh, I'm like 40. I'm gonna be 44 this year.
Oh, happy. Oh, your birthday's not yet? Oh, happy early birthday.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You're super sweet. Yeah, so I have the house and everything, and I got a job out this way, and things are not really panning out that great. But I do have 2 kids. I have one in high school, and then one in elementary.
Big difference.
Oh yeah, bro. It's like having 2 only children. So it's super complicated in life. It's like the most complex thing you could ever have happen in your life.
That's right.
Like that. But it's fun because it keeps you young, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm hot mom now in high school, which I thought that was damn cool because I've never been a hot mom. That's what my daughter says. Her friends be telling us, so how's your hot mom doing? I'm like, bad.
Bad.
I'm like, I'm the hot mom everybody's talking about.
There you go.
So it's kind of cool. I mean, I never thought I'd be the hot mom, but dang, I'm in it now.
You're in it. You're in the game now.
Oh yeah, I said my daughter last year. Everyone's asking about you, my friends. They think you're the cool hot mom, and I'm like, great. Definitely the cool mom.
So you have 2 daughters?
Yeah.
Okay, at least they're 2 daughters. If I was your son, I'd be freaking out.
Oh, what are you talking about? My husband was all like, who?
Yeah. I'd be fighting my friends.
Oh yeah, so but she's fine with that. It's hilarious. But she's a sophomore here.
Okay, so is anybody living in the house right now?
Nobody's in the house.
Okay, how long has it been vacant for?
A couple months now. My husband was there for a little bit. I have someone who comes and checks on the house for me.
Okay, that's good.
That lives in Allen. So I ran a restaurant there. The employees that I hired 141 employees, but no restaurant. Held on to them for 3 months until the restaurant got built.
Wow.
So yeah. So I moved out here, which they're all super upset. They always want me to come back home. But there is no home. I'm a military brat, so home for me is where I want it to be, not because it's a place.
Right.
But I loved living in Allen. Allen's a fantastic place to live. Number 1 city. I lived my first 4 years there. It's got down the street from my house. They put the dinosaur company in right after we were finishing up with COVID. And, they've always got cool things going on. I actually know the economic and development of Allen and the city officials of Allen, the mayor of Allen, and stuff like that. They're super great out there.
Geez, so you're well connected.
Yeah. Out there I am. Out here I'm not yet, but, yeah.
How do you like Waco compared to Allen?
Huh?
I said, how do you like Waco compared to Allen?
It's good because it's quiet. So it's like being kind of in Alabama, but with the city amenities.
Right.
And that's the cool part about it. And this is the first time I've ever lived in an apartment my entire life. Even when I was in college, I lived in a house when I went to college. I rented a house as soon as I got out there.
Okay, no, I've always lived in a house too, but now I'm living in an apartment.
Oh, I love the apartment, bro.
You do?
In fact, so my house is almost 1,000 300 square feet, right?
Yeah, around, yeah.
Around that, it's like 1258, something like that, right?
Uh-huh.
My apartment's 1400.
Oh, there you go. That's
Yeah,
just as big as a house.
No, it is as big as that. What are you talking about? I got a bathroom. I got 2.5 bathrooms, so we got an
There
extra
you
little
go.
half bathroom, and we have the kids' rooms is the Jack and Jill bathroom.
There you go.
Yeah, I have a garden tub here. I haven't taken a bath in like 15 years, man. We got out here, but I got in that bathtub and took me a bath. I ain't taken a bath in 15 years.
It must have felt good, a bubble bath.
Yes, I know. I'm telling you, that's exactly what I started. That was the first 2 or 3 nights. That's all I did.
Bubble
Take a bubble bath. I was like, oh my god, I'm dead. I mean, as soon as I like booked the apartment, I was like, it's great. I have like 3-bay windows. My room is huge. I have a king size bed. I mean, like, I didn't even bring all my furniture, so I'm trying to put this a little bit of furniture in the house. I've had gone back and forth getting stuff cleaned up, and I've got some of
Going back and forth from Allen to Waco?
Yeah.
Oh, how many times have you gone back and forth?
Oh, well, first I went 2 months straight. I went every weekend to Waco. I stayed in a hotel for 2 months, paid by the company. And because my kids were still in school when they sent me out here. So I would come Friday nights or Saturday morning, and then I would drive back Monday evening or Tuesday morning.
Jeez.
And, yes, for 2 months. And so that I could be with the kids during the week.
Right.
And then we got a place out here finally, and we moved out here. We were out for like, almost a month on air mattresses. And then we started moving some of the stuff. I didn't bring all my furniture, but I got rid of a lot of stuff too.
Do you still have furniture in the house?
I do have an entertainment center and a dining room table, but I took some pictures to try to put it on this Facebook. But we were thinking about going up there. If there's lots of people interested in buying that house. I haven't had anybody give me a good enough offer or a set offer.
Mm-hmm.
But we decided with the person that's been helping me watch over the house and cut the grass and and stuff like that. She's got a key, and I've got a couple. I got another friend of mine who has a key just in case I need anything at the house.
That's really nice of her to do that.
Every day she goes over there every day for me, bro.
That's extremely nice.
Yes.
It makes it a lot easier.
Oh, it sure does. But the only thing is that she doesn't speak a lot of English, so I can't have her help me like rent the house. Do you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit more complicated. And I don't really always have the time to go back and forth because I do have the 2 young kids, which makes things complicated.
Yeah.
In its own little sense. But she does do that, and she's been very diligent about making sure she gets my mail out of the mailbox.
Does she want to buy the house?
She's not. Well, I wish she would buy the damn house. She doesn't want me to sell the house. Everybody's all like, you can find somebody. Like, I have been waiting. People respond on Facebook and everything. But it's all about me getting back out there. And, like, it's not always when I've got... Well, I kind of... Sometimes I'll throw them out there. Like, I'll take the kids to school, and I'll go out. But I have to leave by, like, 1 because I have to get back to Waco to pick up my youngest from school. So it's kind of just a pain. And not to say that I don't love the house. I mean, I love the house. I did it all on my own. It was my first big move on my own. Like, no one helped me. It was a great thing. And it was during COVID. So it was great. But, I also feel like, things come and go in your life, right?
Right. And now I think it's time to go.
Yeah, because, like, I've got an oldest. If she's going to want to graduate, she really likes it out here in Waco. She loves her school. Even though she loves school in Allen, like, she loves the kids out here, and if this is, like, the environment they want to be in, like, that puts me here another 2 years, right?
Right.
So, like, what is that going to do? And I even told them, I said, in 2 years, if you want to move, and you guys want to move to, like, the beach, or, like, I'm at a point in my life that there's nothing that's keeping me from being somewhere. I'm not locked and loaded. I'm not tied down.
Right.
And I don't want to ever feel like that. I always say that, you can do whatever you want to do if you put your mind to it, right?
That's exactly right.
Your own adventure, whatever that adventure is. Being a kid that moved around so much, I've lived all over the world. I don't feel like one place is where I need to be. But if we want to do things, like, I definitely want to be, I guess that's why I'm a cool parent. I'm definitely the one to say, yeah, let's go do it. So we're going to Allen, like, for Halloween. We're going to go trick-or-treat in Allen this year. And, like, we already got invited to, Halloween party on the 26th. Like, we've got so many trips to make back there. And you know what? Even making those trips, you know, we went back for an orchestra concert for one of my kids' friends. It's when I'm going back to do that, I don't really have time to try to sell a house,
Right.
you know, or rent a house. That's not what the trip's about. I'm not gonna tie them down into me having to do something else.
Right.
While I'm trying to get them to live their lives, you know. And like I said, things come and go in your life, and you know, it was a great thing to do, and I did it, and it was great. I did it on my own.
It was a milestone in your life.
Right, and you know, but it doesn't define us.
Right. Yeah, we got to move on, and we keep growing, go on and bigger and better things. That's absolutely true.
Yes, and I just feel like I said, I never lived in an apartment, but you know, one thing I do love about the apartment is if I can do the yard.
Wait, the apartment?
There's no yard work.
Yeah, there's no yard work.
When you get home from work, it's like, you know, there's not these tasks that you have to get done, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so it gives more time to go and do things. Whether that means let's go to the lake or let's go to the pool. And we had a pool in the backyard, and you know, it has really nice grass in that house, and you know, like you can walk around with no shoes on and stuff like that. And so
yeah,
it's a great little thing. My neighbors are fantastic. My neighbor, one of them, she calls, she checks on the house, she has a key, you know, and those are things that are great. And I've met great people out there who've done great things for me. I can never complain about those things. I've had a lot of kindness out there. I'm hoping to get that same kindness out here. But we'll see, you know, we're going to be stuck out here for a little bit. It's not bad. It's not the end of the world out here. I mean, it's not you know, it's funny because this is actually the most, has the highest crime in the whole state of Texas, you know.
Really? Waco?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yep, it's the drug capital of Texas.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know that either.
No, I did not. I'm thinking like...
Bad news.
I'm thinking like Houston or something.
No, it's definitely here, but it's funny because you can't tell.
Yeah.
No, it's nothing like you would think. And I would have thought the same thing like you thought. Houston, I definitely would have thought Houston. I've gone to Houston a bunch of times. I've been to San Antonio. And so, I mean, it's nice, and if the kids like it, you know, this is where we're going to be for a little bit, you know, there's no reason not to. See, I have a house in Alabama, too.
Really?
Yeah, but I only owe like $50,000 on that house. That house we bought in July, had it custom built, and we moved in on July 1st. I gave birth on July 19th, 2009. So the house is as old as my oldest.
So do you owe anything on this house in Allen?
Yes, I owe like close to 2.
Okay.
But yeah, that house, but my house in Alabama, it's almost paid off.
Okay. Well, Tracy,
Apartment in Orlando, so.
You got an apartment in Orlando too?
Yeah, that one I only owe $7,000.
You got it going on. Is it empty?
Like I said, if I look to lose the property, then I have to lose the property. I mean, who's to say that I don't buy these houses out here where I live are $500,000 in Waco? You know, I ain't found a house under $478.
You can or cannot?
I cannot. They're expensive as hell out here.
Waco, I don't know. I've never been to Waco, to be honest. I mean, I passed through there, drove through there, but that's it.
Yeah. Well, they got a surfing place out here and stuff.
Really nice.
Yeah, so they got like waves. They got the longest lazy river in the whole state of Texas here. So it's pretty cool. There's a lot of cool things. By the way, I looked up all these things before I decided to make the move. I didn't just say, hey, we're moving to Waco because the job said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did the investigation. Actually, I almost didn't move because I couldn't find a school. And then when we had dinner at, we went to eat ice cream somewhere, and I Google searched schools. I finally found like the best school district. Well, this is like the comparison to Allen High School. And so that's why I got the apartment where I got it, because we're in that school district.
Right. Did a little bit of due diligence.
It runs into Hewitt through Waco. It's not just, it's Waco, Woodway, and Hewitt together.
Right.
And it's only on West Waco, like the tip of West Waco, because if you're in any other part of Waco, you don't go to school there. So, I mean, it's just good things. You know, I always think that, you know, great things can happen, and, you know, you can lose and win and gain. And the houses here, they're doing custom built, brand new houses still, subdivisions popping up, $500,000 coming up. They're pretty nice, you know, the 2 stories and stuff like that. I always say, you know, you never know what your future has for you, and, you know, maybe selling one, I get something even better.
That's right. That's 110% right, Tracy. I like the way you think, for real. You think just like me. Well, did Ian?
This is all about business, man. Everything's about moving forward and trying to gather and push and see where you can go and giving and taking, and maybe something you give to someone you get rid of and that makes their life and it changes yours too.
Yeah, hopefully that's how this is gonna go. Hopefully, you could give us or sell us the house, and it'll be a mutual win-win. So I know Ian told you a little bit about, what we do. We're investors ultimately. So for us to buy the house, it's gonna be an investment for us. I'm thinking this is something that we would buy cash and then sell to someone else. I don't think we would flip it. I don't think we would flip it. I think we would. We would kind of flip it, except when we sell it to the end buyer, someone who wants to live in there, we'll sell it to them on seller finance. Like, we'll hold the note, we'll hold the mortgage.
For sure. That way, that's. I mean, then you just run a business.
Right.
Yeah, I get that part. Oh, I totally get that part. Anytime I'm trying to start a new career in insurance adjusting.
So what's the plan with that? When do you want to sell the house? When are you looking to sell?
I don't know, as soon as possible, bro. Honestly, I mean, I'm just looking for an offer. I mean, like I said, I've had a couple offers. I told your friend, I did have a couple offers, but real low offers, which is not really what I was anticipating. I'm not trying to walk away with, 100K plus or anything like that. But I also don't want to walk away 20 grand.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? I don't know, how, I don't feel like I'm in that much desperate mode of saying I don't want to walk away with pennies out of the deal. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. What do you think? What is the house worth to you right now?
What is the house worth to me? 300K.
Mm-hmm.
They're moving in Disney out there into Frisco. Allen's still growing very big. They just put in a brand new indoor park in Allen. They put $3 million into it. They have pickleball coming to Allen.
Nice.
See, and I know what's going on there. I mean, being so connected with the city and city officials and stuff like that.
What do you think the house is worth as it sits right now? Like, what do you think the market says it's worth? Or, like, as is? Like, if someone was to buy it, no repairs.
I don't know, they'd probably give me about 280 at least.
Uh-huh.
I mean, those houses are running. I had a gentleman that ran a little thing, and he, when they did an offer for me, he was like, oh, well, the houses on your street are running. They say they're about 300 plus, but then they're actually selling them for, 260, 280. I mean, I get that, but that isn't every house, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And every situation is different, and, now that the what is it called? The interest has gone down. Now you got people making moves.
Yeah.
And, that changes the game too. Because when interest is higher, people are not going to be wanting to be so loosey-goosey about what they're going to buy. But once the market changes a little bit, that does make some type of adjustments to that. I'm not looking at putting at 350 and being ridiculous and I just want all this money. I'm not trying to go that route either.
Mm-hmm. Well, so working with me, like I said, I'm an investor. So here's some of the benefits of working with someone like me, and I'm just gonna offer you or just tell you how I work and see if that brings any value to you. And if it does, then we could do work together. So we buy cash, like I said, cash. So we have all the money on hand. So we don't have to wait on any financing contingencies from a bank or anything. We take the house completely as is. That way you don't have to go there, make any repairs, or have a nice neighbor go over there and do anything else. You could tell her like she could rest now. We'll cover all the closing costs for you as well, so you don't come out of pocket for anything. I know that's a big thing with that. I was just saying, I know that's a big thing with sellers as far as when you're working directly with the buyer, you don't have to pay realtor commissions, or we'll cover all the closing costs for you. So any attorney fees or anything like that, I just make sure that you don't come out of pocket. You pay absolutely nothing.
Right, and it's funny that you'd say that because it's the reason why I haven't let a realtor take my house.
Mm-hmm.
I have a bunch of people that want it. Working in a restaurant, you meet people all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they tell me all the time, I'm a realtor, or I know this realtor. I don't want to deal with a realtor because I know how that's going to be. It's just like you said, it's a bunch of other things going on. It's going to be all of this and all of that. I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, you're going to have a lot of showings, a lot of peak phone calls.
Right, and I'm not trying to do all that extra mess. And I'm not trying, like I said, I'm not over here trying to feel like I need to make $100 who's to say in a year it may be worth $100,000 more, and great to the person who bought it. You know what? Great for you. That's me paying it forward back. You know what I'm saying? And not being greedy, because I feel like people are too greedy in this world.
Oh man, that's true. I deal with I'm in business, and I've met some greedy people in my life.
Yes, people do get real greedy, man. And I feel like people sometimes when they buy a house, they think, well, because I bought this house, you know, I should have this much more. I'm not looking to make millions or make all this extra money off the house. I want to be able to just sit comfortable to say to myself, I made enough back from what I put into the house. It was a great moment in my life. I can check that box off. Did it on my own, because my first house, my parents got a VA loan for. That's why I only owe $50,000. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I probably even owe less than that now. I probably almost been paying it. So I got real lucky with that. My parents gave me the down payment, you know, and all that stuff. But this house I did on my own.
So is it just you that's on this title?
Just me. Just me. Actually, all the houses are just me.
That's nice.
Apartment and everything. My husband does not want to be involved with that. He feels that if anything was to ever happen between us, I own that, and there shouldn't be a litigation on how that goes.
That's nice and noble, I think.
Yeah, well, that's also the fact that I'm the moneymaker. When you pay all the bills and you make all the money, there ain't really much to argue with.
That's right.
Yeah.
So if we did get to a number, I know you said you're looking at least 280. If we were to get to a number, I mean, are you in a position to make a decision and move forward today?
If it's a good enough decision, yeah, I can make any decision whenever I like.
Okay. I'm just making sure, like, if you have to talk to your daughters or some friends or somebody.
No. There's no one to, like, so this is a just me decision. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, and you know, with me giving you all that background, and mind you, I appreciate the conversation. You know, I know that you being a businessman and stuff like that, a lot of people just want to get to that thing, but also knowing where people are coming from does make a difference when you're making a business.
Yeah, I don't want to just give you an offer and then it doesn't help you at all, or, you know.
Right, and then you get left with nothing, because either you get the house or you don't, and if you don't, then it's like, well, dang, well, why didn't I invest to figure out what could have got me to get to a better spot? Like I said, all these great things are happening out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And not to say that I'm not whatever, but I feel that, you know, this move is a move for me and my kids, and, you know, I never say that I wouldn't want to go back, but that doesn't mean I will go back, you know. I mean, like I said, I've moved all over the world. I've rarely ever gone back to a place. My house in Alabama is rented out. My apartment in Orlando stays empty. It is a vacation house only. I do not let anybody
Beautiful.
borrow it. And we do not sit in it. I pay HOA fees for them to come and clean it.
Beautiful.
And stuff like that.
I'm jealous.
So,
I really am.
Man, bro. Well, you know what? I will tell you that I have to give the hubby that, because that was his move.
Okay. Hey.
He's the one that made me do it. Like,
I would have made you do it too.
we went on vacation, and he was like, we should buy the apartment. And I was like, no, we're not going to do that stupid stuff. And he was like, no, we should do it. And, you know, I mean, I still look at it now, and I tell him all the time, I said, you know, it's still a great thing, because, you know, as the kids get older and we have that second one, you know, we're like 15 minutes from Disney, my apartment. You know?
Wow.
So
15 minutes?
Yeah, 15 minutes. Because I live, my apartment's in Kissimmee, so it's right there on that edge, and you can get right to Disney. We've gone down, it's not far from downtown Disney and all that, because we've gone with my oldest when she was little. Now that my little one is 6, you know, now this is a great time to start gathering these vacations, right?
Right.
And these are moments they're going to remember. When they're real little, they don't remember a lot. So, and we didn't want to do it like we did with the oldest.
Me and my mom, my dad, my siblings, we used to go to Universal Studios. We used to go there like every year, but like we would go in the winter time, so it was always cold. But I remember those trips vividly. You gotta have those trips while they're young, and yes, they will remember them. They might act like a little brat and be, you know, spoiled while you're there. At least I was, but they'll remember it and be grateful.
Well, see, we did trips to Panama City all the time. My parents would wake up us up at 5 in the morning and be like, we're going to the beach for the day. And we'd be like, oh, okay.
Okay, let's go.
Hunting, yeah. And my dad hates the beach, by the way. And we're Puerto Rican. My dad was born and raised on an island, but he hates the beach. But he goes. He sits there he's the one that holds the umbrella down. And he's the one that pushes and carries all the stuff in the parks when you go, because he doesn't ride any of the rides either. So,
I'm on all the rides.
So am I. I'm all about the rides too. I took my husband and got on a Superman roller coaster for the first time. Never told me he's never been on a roller coaster. Took a number 5 roller coaster. He ain't never been on a roller coaster since. I told him. I asked him like 4 times in line. I was like, "Are you sure you've been on a roller?" Yeah. I want to talk junk because you didn't want to tell me the truth. You didn't want to be man enough. Puked as soon as we got to the end, bro.
Oh.
You know that Superman ride you're laying down?
Yeah.
Laying down, and like right before you go, there's like a little stop spot. I call it the puke zone, and that's where he was puking. Like he was just
In the puke zone.
While we were vertical, bro, like horizontal, laying down, and he was just puking down, bro. And I was like, I'm dead. He's never gone on another roller coaster since.
And it seems like they get more extreme and more extreme every year. The roller coasters, the rides.
Yeah.
So Tracy, how I work. So this is how I would work. This is how I would come up with a number. I have a finance department. They got 2 guys working back there. They underwrite these deals for me. I put all my trust into them because they've helped me close most of the deals that I've closed on, and they're experts at running numbers. So they're gonna tell me what we could pay for the house. If we did get to an offer that made sense, when typically we put a closing date. Let's see, we agreed on a price today. We usually put a closing date 30 days out. Do you think that's doable for you, or do you need more time to move more stuff out, or?
No, I don't need more time.
So if we could close in 2 weeks, you'd be okay with that?
Yeah, you probably could definitely do that, because worst case scenario, you can get rid of everything that's left in there they can't get there. I could get there to rent. So like the apartment complex has storage units here.
Mm-hmm.
I could drive back and forth, and because all I have is like my Christmas decorations, like my yard stuff that I don't need at this present moment in an apartment.
Okay.
Everything else I'm taking out of the house, and the entertainment center or like china cabinet that I did leave behind with the dining room table I didn't want anyway.
Okay.
But everything else wasn't coming here anyway. I mean, I'm literally living in this apartment. We've been here since we moved in June, and we're in October?
End of October, almost now.
I have no couch. I have no dining room table here. We are just, it looks like a damn playroom in my living room for my 6-year-old. And there's some bikes in the living room. There's like a bike rack and helmets and scooters. And, I mean, we're just not one of those families that, I don't know, I feel like sometimes belongings just get people lost.
Yeah. So I could go back. So I could go back and tell them that it's okay with you to close in 2 weeks or as fast as possible.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Definitely do that.
All right. Let's do it. All right. That's good. So if we get an offer approved for your property, do you mind if I tell you what would be next? Like how we work?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So let's say we get an offer. It makes sense to them. Makes sense for all of us. We give you an offer, and it also makes sense to you. Once we agree on a price, the underwriters are going to send over an agreement, basically saying how much we're buying the house for, the terms as is. We're going to close on a specific date. It's written in 3rd grade English, not to insult your intelligence, but just to be super easy to understand. It's for people like me to understand.
Right. For like people like you.
Right.
Come on, man. You gotta give yourself more credit than that.
Look, I know you may not know me, but I come from a crappy background, and I was managed to turn my life around, and so I'm not the smartest, but I'm definitely the hardest worker, and sometimes I need things in 3rd grade English just to understand. I'm street smart, not book smart.
See, I'm both book smart, street. Well, I'm all 3 then. Book smart, street smart, and I'm a hard worker.
There you go.
That's the only reason why I get keep moved around. I open up new restaurants. I always end up hiring all the staff. I stayed with them for about a year, and then they moved me to open up another new store.
You got a lot on your plate. I can tell you that.
Well, I will tell you this right now. I'm trying to get into this insurance adjuster thing. It's about $80K a year plus, and it's from home.
Nice.
So, and they need bilingual people, and I'm bilingual. So
There you go. I've heard about
I
the.
never really get to use my bilingualness very much because when you work in a restaurant, you use it for free for them. Because you get paid for it.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get paid for it now. I feel like I'm getting too old. I'm too old to be coming home being tired about being tired.
Right.
I don't want to come home and be so tired that I don't want to do anything with the 6-year-old. Yesterday was Fall Fest and stuff like that. I want to move on with my life, and if that's still in this house and that gets that monkey off my back, then that's just what needs to happen right now.
Right.
I feel like possessions aren't everything. It's more about the memories.
Yeah, and the experiences. That's right.
Yes.
So.
I told them that we're going to Japan this summer to visit.
Ooh, Japan. I've always wanted to go to Japan.
Yeah, he's paying for the passports and the tickets.
I've always wanted to go to Japan. I want to go to Tokyo.
Oh, that's so cool. My brother's been out there 10 years. He sends us candies. He flies into Dallas.
Yeah, I have like some special exotic candies.
Oh no, they have super cool candies. He sends like boxes of candies, bro. Like the coolest candies ever that you would ever think. Like they have these, you know how you see the sour sugar candies?
Yeah, the Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, so they look like little pouches like that, but they're like pear flavored and stuff. And they're
What flavored?
Awesome, pear.
Pear flavored.
Like a pear, yeah.
Never heard of
They
that.
have a Coca-Cola flavor one, like a pear of the fruit. Stuff off your, like that kind of stuff. They're like so many different flavors of
Exotic.
different type of things that you would never think of. So like being Puerto Rican, we eat a lot of different fruit and have a lot of candies that have those flavors.
Mm-hmm.
Tamarindo and stuff like that. But they have some pretty cool candies, and they've got like little snack cookies, and all their stuff has like that little Hello Kitty crap on it. So,
They got Hello Kitty everything over there.
I know they do. My brother's always asking them what do they want because he can get it cheap as hell. Do you know that you can rent a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, $400 a month, and it includes maid service to clean it?
I did not know that.
Yeah, bro. Because my brother's all like, you should get a job out here. I was like, bro, I don't know about moving to Japan with the kids, bro. No, you're asking for much. I said, we'll come visit in the summer. And we're going to Puerto Rico for spring break, so.
That's amazing. I love that for you. That's actually amazing. I need to go on more vacations.
You should definitely think about that. And I thought about that too, because I spent all this time sitting in these restaurants. I spend 70 hours a week working, and my kids know what a restaurant is. They know how to order. They know food. They know what servers do. They know what hosts do. They know what everybody does, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't always do stuff. And I told my husband, I said, I don't want to keep doing this.
Right.
I want to just be able to do stuff. I want to be able to just work Monday through Friday. I'm tired of worrying about, is it, Mother's Day weekend? Are we staffed? And, like, how long is my weekend going to be?
You just want to let it go and do you.
I'm done with that. I would love to do, and I used to be a licensed optician. I worked for an eye doctor for 7 years.
Jeez, you've done everything.
Oh, yeah. I ran my parents' business, too, for about 3 years. They had a home decor company, and I ran that for 3 years for them.
Well,
And I know how to do taxes, too.
I might need you. Look, before we get too off topic, finish tell you what the process would look like. All right, so we did that. We sent the agreement over. Go over it with you. We get that signed, and within 24 hours, we're probably on Monday. Transaction coordinator from the title company is going to be reaching out to you. They're going to be doing the title search. Giving us title insurance, making sure that it's a clear title. And make sure that, the mortgage and everybody gets paid off. Whoever gets paid off, they're going to find out the tax number, like how much prorated taxes and everything like that. Probably about a week after that, we're going to schedule a walkthrough. We're just going to send out our GC, general contractor, and me to just go look at it probably one last time before I close. And then when we head to the closing table, you get paid, you get to move on. It's pretty simple. So So let me go back to my finance department, talk to them real quick. I know that they've been working on this the whole time that we've been talking. So the number that you're looking for to get it going today, you want it to be at least 280.
It doesn't have to be at exactly 280, but I don't want less than 250.
Okay, because remember we're not retail buyers, you know.
I know.
And we
I
have
know exactly what you're saying, and then there's wiggle room in that. I'm really looking to get the house done, to have a process done quickly, and I just don't want to sell the house for 230, bro.
Yeah, I got you. I know what you mean.
I don't want to walk away in this deal and be like, well, wow, man, I got like 30 grand out of this, and like, how much did I really put in? And not to say that I'm trying to get my full investment back, but I do want to walk away and say, okay, cool, I get X amount of dollars and I can invest, because I do other things too. And like I said, I'm trying to get out of this restaurant thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I already have a plan to invest some of that money somewhere to develop and build some net profits off of. But I want to make sure that I have enough to, like I did when we were in COVID, I literally paid off my bills. I paid every credit card off. I paid all this stuff like throughout the whole year. I would have everything by June. I would have all my stuff paid out the whole year. Health insurance, car insurance, my credit card's debt was zero. I mean, I took everything to zero during COVID.
You're smart. That's the best thing to do. And you know what? You're smarter than most people, because what most people did is they just took that stimulus package or whatever free money they could get from the government and blow it.
Spent it. Yep. They spent it. See, and I did not. And I do it for New Year's. You know how people do New Year's resolutions, always about losing weight?
Mm-hmm.
Fitness. I always do one about finances. So I think about what finance I want to work on this year. During Lent, we decided that we wouldn't eat fast food for the whole time of
You're
Lent.
Catholic?
Yeah.
Nice.
So, we gave up that. We gave up fast food for Lent. No eating dinner out for the whole time of Lent.
That's beautiful.
You know how much money I saved?
I was just saying that's beautiful just because of the act of what you were doing. But yeah, that does save you money too.
So we had to do ice cream. We had to do ice cream 2 years in a row because ice cream's been our toughest thing.
Lord.
But I did do the fast food thing one time. I mean, just eating dinner out. So that's whether it's a fast food restaurant, full service restaurant. We didn't eat at a restaurant the whole time during Lent. To give up something important.
Right.
To give up something that meant something to us.
Right.
To make us value that thing.
Yeah.
And that's why I said things are not about what you had. Look, I have a 65-inch TV in my living room. I have a 45-inch TV in my bedroom. Each of the kids got, 40-inch TVs in their room. So that doesn't mean anything. A nice phone isn't anything.
You got that many TVs and you don't got a couch?
Nope. I got you like that, don't you? We got TVs. We got 5 cell phones in this house. We've got radios and PlayStations, bikes and scooters. Well, we ain't got no couch. I got 3 chairs broken from the restaurant in this house, and
Lord.
a broken 65-inch TV on the floor, and that's about it.
Ugh.
No couch, no dining room table.
Looks like
But we live in our bestest life, though.
Yeah.
The kids have their full bedroom sets, and they got bed, dressers. And
That's good. At least they could lay their head down somewhere.
Yeah, and we got a bedroom suite and everything in our room, but I don't have a couch. It's fine. We got rid of the couch when we moved from Allen here because it was time, and then I just haven't bought another one. But if I sell the house, I could, at least get a little couch.
Right. Well, look, Tracy, let me go see what they got to say. And last thing, if they come back with a number that sounds good to you, are you ready to move forward with a purchase agreement today?
Sure.
Okay. All right, let me go see what they got to say, see what offer they have, and I'm going to just come back, tell you what it is, and we can either move forward or, at least we'll part ways as friends. I enjoy talking to you. I really do.
Yeah, I appreciate that, too. It was great.
All right, I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm just going to put you on hold, okay?
No worries.
All right, hold on.
Leave your shirt on, bro.
Oh. Let me go talk to my finance department real quick. finance department said 252.5. That's what finance department said. Yeah. 252.5. We could close. Election day. Oh, I hate election. November 8th. I mean, it's pushing it, but we can make it happen. It smells good. Tracy, you still there?
Yes, sir. I'm still here.
Okay. Well, I got some great news, and it looks like we're going to be doing some business together. I was going back and forth with them. They were coming in a little low, but I were able to get them up. We did the numbers. So let me just tell you everything that they said. Do you have a pen and a paper? You can write some of this down.
Yes. Hold on. Let me grab a pen. If I have a paper. I do practice math problems with the kids.
There you go.
Knowledge is power, man. Knowing numbers means everything.
That's right. But I feel like that 4th grade, 5th grade math is complicated for no reason.
And see, I'm a math genius, so.
You have college professors can't solve 5th grade problems because they're just, or at least the way that the 5th graders are supposed to solve them.
No, I can't solve always the way they're supposed to solve them either. Don't worry about that. I have my own way, but
Yeah.
I can show you my work. It's just that they have new ways of
Yeah,
solving
that's what I mean.
solutions, so, yeah. Oh, for sure. All right, I'm ready when you're ready.
Okay, so they said they could buy it as is, completely as is. We're gonna put that in writing that you don't have to do any repairs. You don't have to cut the grass anymore if you don't want to. We'd appreciate it, but you don't have to. You don't have to sweep, mop, paint, or anything. They picked the closing date for November 8th is what we're gonna shoot for. If the title work comes back sooner than that, then we'll just close sooner than that. So it's on or before November 8th.
Okay.
All the closing costs, just like I said, you ain't got to come out of pocket for nothing. No realtor commissions, no anything that the title company says, other than prorated taxes and the mortgage, you ain't got to worry about it. So they gave me one more thing. I got to tell you this. It's important.
Yeah.
I'm buying like 3 to 5 houses a month is what is the goal. And we only have a limited amount of funds. So whenever we do decide to do business with someone or we get an offer approved, we have that money set aside. Like I said, it's all cash, so we don't have to go anywhere. So my finance guys help me organize that. They set it to the side into a separate account that we call a virtual withdrawal account, which is the account that we put all of our offers in. And when we have reference numbers for that amount of cash in that account. I hope this isn't sounding too technical for you. I'm basically just saying we set this money aside into a separate account so we're ready to go, and we don't spend it or get it confused with any other.
I totally get what you're talking about. I have multiple accounts.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
I'm into finances, don't worry.
Sweet. So they also wanted me to give you that reference number. We call it a virtual withdrawal number.
Got it.
Okay, so that's important. As long as you wrote down all the terms as well. So the virtual withdrawal number, it starts with VW for virtual withdrawal.
Okay.
And then it's 15342.
Okay.
Can you repeat that?
15342. That's VW as in virtual withdrawal.
Perfect. That's exactly right.
Yeah, I wrote all that down.
So they were able to come up to $252,500. Cash as is.
Now that's exciting. You're probably I've been the most exciting person since I've talked to anyone on the damn phone.
There we go. I told you we're gonna do business.
You did say
Lord. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. My underwriters and the finance guys are gonna write up that 2-page agreement. Pretty simple, like I said. They're gonna send that to your email here shortly. What's a good email for you?
Okay, it's gonna be TRAYLO9797 @gmail.com.
Okay, and what's the name on the title? How it's spelled on the title?
Okay, so TRACY. My last name is COLOM.
All right, cool. Okay, they're gonna write that up right now. I'm gonna send that to them, and then they're gonna send that to you within the next 15 minutes.
For DocuSign, I got you.
Correct. I'm just gonna.
I'm on it.
All right, cool. All right, do you mind if I just go put you on one more hold and go walk them through that and help them with that? And it's only gonna be like 2 minutes, 5 minutes maybe.
No worries, I'm getting my little one dressed. We're going to the park.
Okay, perfect.
We're going to the park right next to the apartment, right? It's like right down at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
You're fine.
If we send it to you, do you still think you'll be able to look over it through your phone and sign through your phone?
Yes, I will definitely be able to look over. I'm going to let her play in the park while I look over that. I'm taking a notebook anyway with me.
All right, cool. Let's do it. All right, I'm gonna put you on hold for like 2 minutes.
Okay, no worries. I
All right.
appreciate it.
All right, hold on.
All right.
All right. See, they need me to break it down. They want me to break it down. It's not over with yet. It's not over with yet. Don't get too excited. She still has to sign. $250,500. The real question is, does she really trust me? I don't want her to feel like she's dealing with a stranger. I want her to feel as comfortable as possible. You know, because we're going to be working together, you know, for the next 30 days, if that. So it's just important, just a side note, just make sure that whoever you're dealing with, make sure that they really, really trust you and they feel like they know you, at least to a certain degree. All right, so that's sent. Hey, you there?
I am. I'm sitting there.
Okay. So it should be in your email now.
Okay.
Says it's from GCO Capital Ventures and Consulting. I'm gonna change that soon.
Yeah. When the coffee comes, can we grill? He's gonna come late tonight, baby. He's working on a house right now. They're doing the floor. My husband's working on a house in Albury, Texas.
Where?
Albury?
Okay.
And then he's got a house that's going to be in an oak cliff that he's got to go do tomorrow. They're doing the stairs.
Like he builds houses?
Like there's like repairs and construction and stuff inside. And they're doing like hardwood floors. They just took the carpets up in the house in Auburn. And it's like they're doing the top level. It's 4 bedrooms and a living room. So he's been there since like 7 a.m.
Yeah, I used to do construction. I know he's probably that's more like repairs or handyman, but I left the manual labor life behind. I still work out and I still work hard, but
Oh no, he's not used to doing this. He's usually like cooking, bro. This is
oh really?
for him. But he's doing great, which is fine. I'm the best cheerleader there ever is, you know?
That's one of the most important things, you know. Make sure that your wife is just the best cheerleader, number one cheerleader and supporter on your team.
I always tell him, you know, it's not what you bring because, like I said, I am the moneymaker. It's not about that. I just want him to feel good about himself and know that he contributes.
Right. That's important.
Yeah.
Are you able to?
You ain't got to be the moneymaker. I'm able to look at this right now while I'm sitting out here. I got paper and stuff like that, so I can go through it all. And
Okay.
then I'm gonna lock your number in and I can reach back out to you or just sign or whatever.
Okay, let's go over it right now. Just read it and just give you the just explain everything. That way if you have any questions you could ask me right now.
Okay.
Okay, just let me know when it's like you're actually looking at it and it's pulled up.
Okay, I'm working on it right now.
Okay.
Yes. You can do it. Good going. All right, come on. Go on. I'm gonna grab you. Come on. Don't be next level. Don't be fearful. Hold on. Let me put the phone down. Hold on 1 second.
You got it.
I got you. You shot maybe 50 cents. You know how to politics. It's okay. It's the heat, bro. Okay, I need to look at something in these. Give me a minute. Okay, I've got it open.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you see where it says contract for the sale and purchase of real estate?
I did.
All right, so right under that, we just got the date. So we got my company's LLC name, we got your name, and we got the date, 19th day of October, 2024. You're the seller, I'm the buyer. Okay, so number one, agreement to sell and purchase. It's just, basically that's the address. 528 Ridgemont. And right under that, the purchase price, $250,500, spelled out. Huh?
Yep, I'm reading with you.
Okay. And it's going to be paid in full at the time of closing. Number three, time and place of settlement. This is saying the closing date, November 8th, 2024, like I said, on or before. Okay, and the title company that we go with Mutual Title. That's in Dallas. If you have some preferred, that's not an issue either. We could go with whoever you prefer.
I really don't care, Brett.
Oh, okay. All right. Sometimes sellers are picky and they want to choose the title company, and I'm like, okay, that's fine.
I don't really care. Nah, I don't really care. Look, Brett, I told you that I'm not into this. I should have got into house investments a long time ago, but I didn't. I'd be a great salesperson, Brett.
I think you would.
But no, I don't really care what title. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who the company is.
All right, perfect. All right, cool. Number 4, insurance and risk of loss pending settlement, which basically means if a meteor hits the house, or if a fire catches in the house, or if somebody destroys the house before we go to closing, we can either still go forward with the closing as is on different terms, renegotiate, or we could cancel it, or we'll accept any insurance that's due to the house because of the damages.
Okay.
Number 5, settlement. This is just saying that at the time of settlement, you're gonna give us the deed. If it has good and merchantable title, which means everything's paid off, the mortgage is paid off, everything's clear, and it's merchantable, sellable.
Right.
That's what A is, and then B and C is just saying, okay, if it doesn't have clear title, then we'll work on getting it, and then C is saying, okay, if we can't get it cleared, then we'll work something out then. Either we'll renegotiate or we'll cancel.
Okay.
Number 6, possession as is condition of the property. Just saying that I'm gonna buy it as is, where is, and you don't gotta do nothing to it.
Right.
Number 7, notices. This is just in case the title company needs to reach out to any of us. This is how they reach out to us. This is our contact info. So you could just put name, address, email, phone, not the address of the house, whatever, just the best way. Huh?
My address that I'm at now.
Yeah, or just however the title company could reach out to you. Let's say that the title company wants to mail you a check. That's whatever address you would want to put right there that you want the check to be sent to.
Okay.
You want to fill that out right now?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Just let me know when you're done.
Okay, I am. Hold on.
Ooh, phone hung up. What happened? Uh-oh. We've been on the phone for 1 hour. Call her back. Give me a few minutes. My kiddo is needing help. Oh man, she hung up on me. I don't think she hung up though. I don't know. Maybe she did. She did text me. So the phone hung up. I tried calling back, went to voicemail, tried calling back again, and she just texted me saying, "Give me a few minutes. My kiddo is needing help." Did I scare her? That's what I'm talking about, that trust. If people don't fully 110% trust you, I said, "Oh, okay," exclamation point, "no worries, I'll call back in 5. So, Hmm. Ah. Come on, we were so close. That's why I said don't get excited. So close. I'm gonna call her back in 5 minutes. I'll let you know in the description below if she signed or not. I really just want to call her back on this video. Come on. Yeah, literally waiting like 2 minutes, 1 minute now. 1 minute, I'm gonna call her back. So I'll just do it on this video. We want to close on this video. One call close. One call close. Come on now. I'm a closer. Don't try me now. Don't try me now, boy. All right, for real. 30 seconds. Come on. 15 seconds. What if she like just signs it? All right, I just signed it. All right. I don't know what it was. It could be one of two things of why she hung up and is not answering the phone. One, because she's actually doing something with her kid. She said she was at the park, she was walking, she's on her phone, she's looking at it, it seems complicated, it's too much, and her kid needs help. That could be one option. Two, she doesn't trust me. That could be the other option. Two is she doesn't trust me. Woo! I just texted her. Chill vibes. Said, look, if you want to, you can just continue to read through it yourself and just let me know when it's signed. I hope the kid's okay, by the way, ! LOL. Letting her know, hey, I'm real. I'm a person. We're going to follow up. We're going to call her back in like 10, 20 minutes, see what's going on, see if she has any questions. We're going to try and get this signed today. And if it does, then yeah, we're on the roll. But if not, we're going to blow her phone up and ask her why. So, yeah, I hope you guys got some value out of this. I was more energetic in this phone call, and I want to be like that every phone call, and not just on the phone calls in real life. You know, what you do in your everyday life transfers into every other aspect of your life. You know, what you do alone shows up in how you present yourself in public. So I'd say this is one of the better phone calls. I wish she would have signed on this video, on this call, but it happens. We're gonna follow up, see what happens. Like in 20-30 minutes, I'm gonna give her a call and see what's going on. Hopefully she signs. I'm gonna upload this video right now, and so I probably won't have an answer to if she signed right now or not, but I will let you know in the description below, hopefully, if I remember, and let you know if she signed. I think she's gonna sign though. I think she's gonna sign. If she doesn't sign and it is a trust thing, I'll make sure to keep building that relationship and let her know that I'm a real person. I'm here, I'm real, I care, I'm here to help. Take care of that pain point. So, that's it. I hope you got some value out of this video. This is a long video. If you, oh, who's this? Hello?
Hey, buddy, Charlie.
A what?
Yes, this is Charlie.
Oh, hey Charlie, what's going on?
Not much, my friend. I'm sorry. I just put denture. I got my denture about a couple of weeks ago. It's hard for me to talk. But
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I appreciate you calling me back.
Yes, sir. I am very, very sorry. I had to, to get these guys to do a couple of things for me, and that's it, my friend.
It's okay. It's okay. Well, can you give me 2 seconds really quick? Finish talking with my partner. Hold on. Just hold on 2 seconds.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's another lead. But yeah, if you got any value out of this, make sure to hit the like button, comment, subscribe. I'm dropping weekly videos about wholesaling, real estate, self-improvement, and just life in general, okay? If you want to be a student of mine and get a deal, a wholesale deal, make your first $10,000, right? DM me on Instagram or email me. All that info is going to be in the description. Stay motivated.